Hi. I realise that the videos I've made so far have been quite emotional, and therefore decided I would rope in somebody else to join me and to try and bring a bit more of a scientific angle. So I twisted Dave's arm, and here he is. So we're going to just skip through a few questions, and we're going to make it quite quick so it doesn't last too long. So my first question is, what was the Paris Agreement?
Well, the Paris Agreement was an agreement adopted at a UN meeting in December 2015 by 195 nations with a long-term goal to keep the increase in global average temperature to well below 2 degrees C and endeavour to limit that to even more, to below 1.5 degrees C.
Okay, and we've also heard a lot of talk about the IPCC, so can you please just explain what is the IPCC?
It's a UN body that was set up in 1988 to look at climate change, and evaluates climate change science and reports to the UN every 5 to 7 years, with a big report about what is going on. And following the Paris Agreement, they were asked to specifically report on the difference between 1.5 degrees C of warming and the 2 degrees C of warming that was in the Paris Agreement.
Okay, and I think they reported this back in October last year, so can you just kind of distill down what was the main finding from that report?
Well, the main finding was the report that limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees was critical and would require far-reaching, unprecedented changes to all aspects of society to bring emissions down urgently and dramatically.
Okay. And I guess the biggest question of all is, what has happened to global emissions since that report? Because if that report gave some very clear direction, what's happened since?
Well, yeah, in the 9 months since the report, they've continued to rise, and even at an accelerating rate, which makes the window to make the change occur before irreversible damage is closing fast. And actually, all around us, it's business as usual. People just carry on as they did before. Holidays as usual, shopping as usual, and leisure as usual.
Okay, thanks for all that. And finally, I think I'd just like to ask you a more personal question, which is that why have you become so involved recently, and the level to which you've become involved has been quite quick. And I think it was really powerful to hear why. Yeah,
well, I've known about climate change for years, but only really recently realised how drastic the effects are going to be, and that it's not in the future, it's all happening now and happening faster than we ever thought. And the specific event that triggered this was the David Attenborough programme, Climate Change, the Facts, which really awoke me up to the urgency.
Okay. I found that really powerful too. What I'd just like to say in conclusion is thank you very much, Dave, for putting yourself in front of the camera. And also, we will post a few links below this video for people who would like to read a bit more. Thanks. See you soon.